you really need to take good care of and protect your employees, because if you don't, they won't do a good job.
Good day to all you early birds, and a very warm welcome to Rask's Life. Listen, it is Mother's Day today, which means we are going to celebrate my own mother, and we are also going to celebrate my children's mother. I'll take a look at that on cam here. She's really good. I really like her. Shout out to you, Cancer. Men or hamster? Hamster, Cancer, Cancer, hamster. No, I'm just kidding. A bit too much hype. You'd only know what I'm naked as right here underneath my t-shirt. Go for it then. But never mind that. I'm going to clean up the apartment now and get everything in order. After that, I'm going to take a shower, and then we're going to celebrate our damn old routines, and then we're going to go and vote for the left party. What? No, I'm just pulling your leg. I haven't lost my mind. We are going to cast a blue vote today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to vote blue, and then we're going to have a fancy fika. What is it I'm seeing? It's raining. Also, before I completely forget everyone, there's a brand new podcast episode out with me and Therese that I haven't really promoted all that much. And then we'll also be recording a new podcast here at the very beginning of the week. So there's a lot of podcast content coming your way. You can search for Rask and Therese with an ampersand sign on iTunes, on Spotify, and on SoundCloud. Listen to our podcast.
And then by using the code Rask, you will also receive a 15% discount at dickjohnson.se.
Alright, so I'm going out for a little walk now to clear my head. It's good to do that. And I also wanted to talk a little bit more about what's been happening in my life lately. What's going on? So my younger brother, Big Lude, and I are currently in the process of starting a new company together. And sure, I'm doing a lot with YouTube right now, but YouTube won't last forever, you know? And I've had my own businesses before, and that's truly where I want to be. So that's what I like to do. I don't like being restricted or having a boss breathing down my neck telling me what to do. Instead, I've always wanted to be the boss who breathes down people's necks telling them what they should do. That might have sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. I just want to feel like I'm not stuck in a dead end, but that the sky is the limit and so on. If things are going well with a company, then you can develop another one and so on. So we are going to start a cleaning company right here in Trosa. I have actually run cleaning companies in the past. Our name was Sparkling Clean, or rather I was, and that's what we'll be called again. And we're opening a cleaning company here in Trosa. Our name will be Sparkling Clean. And why a cleaning company? Well, here's the thing. There are quite a few cleaning companies right here in town, and they go by names such as Trosa Home Partner, Trosa Cleaning and Flooring, Wannabe, Trosa Stadana, Nature Design, and many others. And all of these businesses, I have actually hired several of them myself, and I have also worked for one of them, so I know precisely how things operate. We, as cleaners, were expected to book our own appointments, and, well, there was a significant amount of responsibility placed upon us that had absolutely nothing to do with actual cleaning, and I firmly believe that the primary focus when you are employed as a cleaner should be exclusively on one single task, and that is cleaning. And besides, I'm not saying which one I worked at. I don't want this to come across as if he's now going to start a business and talk trash. But you get to follow my life on my channel and what I do. And now a part of my life is to start a cleaning company just so I can buy another pair of Versace sunglasses. No, I'm kidding. No, but, you know, first, of course, to earn money, but secondly, also to fill a void in this town. That's why when I worked for one of these cleaning companies, I went to a job to complete a window cleaning. About half was left. The girl who was there had been there for 4 hours and half was still left, and I finished it in an hour and a half, and there was dawdling and dragging of feet, precisely because they work by the hour and get paid hourly. And we will have that too. We will pay our cleaners 200 kronor an hour, and that is extremely generous. I would almost dare to say that we will pay our cleaners the best of all cleaning companies in this city. And our primary ambition and goal is to be as efficient as humanly possible. And furthermore, a crucial requirement is that you, as a cleaner, before you leave the home you've just cleaned, you walk around and carefully consider, if I had hired us and received this cleaning service, would I have been completely satisfied then? That's because I've personally hired, I've even owned a cleaning company myself, so I know exactly how much time things take and so forth. I had another company here in Trosa that was supposed to come home and deep clean my place. I said, I want you to do everything. They were here at home for 8 hours. Was like 8 hours. I come home and look around the apartment. I see no difference from when I left it. And also the oven door is broken. And she hasn't said anything about it or apologized for it. And I took pictures before and I even took pictures after. And I showed it to this company and they were utterly ashamed, compensating us, so we got another free cleaning. Oh, how wonderful. Another awful job completed then. When I ran a cleaning business, my aim was to, it's better to do too much too quickly than too little. I cleaned like an absolute maniac. The difference now from before is that I won't be doing any cleaning. Big Luda will be taking care of all the administrative matters like occupational pensions, salaries, insurance policies and things like that, while I will be booking appointments and creating schedules for all the employees. First and foremost, I will conduct spot checks and personally go out to inspect randomly selected jobs. This is precisely so that we can consistently maintain our high quality, ensuring we deliver on what we promise our customers. Our main drive in all of this is to truly be the absolute best cleaning company in this entire city. As I mentioned before, I have personally seen how most companies operate and I know how things generally work. There's far too much responsibility placed on the staff that isn't cleaning and so on. And it's all really bad equipment and cheap stuff. And the goal is just to make easy money, but money doesn't come easy. If you want money, then you have to work for it. We'll have special offers at the start and so on, absolutely. But seriously, 200 crowns an hour is what we plan to pay our cleaners. That means if you work full-time with us, which is of course our goal for our staff, but if you work full-time with us, then we're saying you work 8 hours a day and you earn 200 crowns an hour times 8 hours a day, 200 times 8. And then you're working 5 days a week. So then we multiply that by 5. And then you're working for a whole month. So that's times 4. Our cleaners, if they manage to get a full-time job, will be earning 32,000 krona per month. And what cleaner earns 32,000 a month? Cleaners, that is. Our cleaners should earn that much if they work full-time. If they work part-time, well, then it's half. Then it's 16,000 kroner a month. That's not bad at all either. Because, everything truly depends on how much effort they put in. To afford this, we're going to have our cleaners work by the hour and they'll receive their pay retroactively, and that's not unusual. It's often when you work hourly, you get paid retroactively. So if you work in May, you'll receive payment for May in June and so on. That's how it works in many workplaces, and that's what we'll do initially to minimize our costs. But it's effective, and that's good. And it's a probationary period for 6 months, and then if they're good, they get permanent employment. And hopefully we can get all the hours up to full time. That would be absolutely perfect. We've been working hard as hell on this already. I've already sent in the paper to the company's registration office. Well, we're going to start with a general partnership. My grandfather has several limited companies, and he said this, yeah, but start with a general partnership and then you can get a company from me. So we'll get one of his companies to use for the cleaning firm, and that's very generous. Well, and I'm really hyped. This is what I like, and this is what truly drives me. I've had many jobs where I was a personal assistant, where I worked at a printing company and so on, and it just felt hopeless. I'm truly a person who needs to do things myself. Well, because that's what truly motivates me. When I know that everything is entirely up to me, do you want to earn money? Then it's completely up to you if you'll have money. If you just drag your feet, then there won't be any money. And that's a great feeling, I think, to know. I don't want to know that day in and day out, it's the same 20,000 a month and blah, blah. And furthermore, I know that it can feel that way for workers. That's precisely why we're going to overpay our cleaning staff. 32,000 a month if you secure a full-time position. That is truly generous. That is damn fair. And it will feel good. And we feel that way. We don't want to pay our employees as little as possible and take as much as possible ourselves. Both I and Big Lud, I have jobs on the side. I do YouTube full-time and I live comfortably on it. And Big Lud is a programmer and has a full-time job. So we're not really dependent on this money, but we're happy if for the first few months we don't take anything out at all. So because we have this, we see that if we pay our employees a little more, maybe they'll work a bit more efficiently. And besides, we want to be good employers. We don't want people to be afraid of the boss or feel like they're slaving away for starvation wages. Instead, we want our employees to feel, damn, this is great. I trust my bosses. They do a good job and they pay me damn well. We'll also arrange for occupational pensions. We're going to pay generously and so on. And it feels good to be in a position to do that. I'd rather overpay the cleaners to ensure they do a good job than have them earn $90 an hour and shoulder all the responsibility themselves. So you should take care of and truly value your employees. Otherwise, they simply won't do a good job. There are rumors, and frankly, the employees have terrible conditions. They're working for starvation wages. They have far too much responsibility and too little pay. That's not how things should be. Our cleaners will be given the task of doing what they're meant to do, cleaning, and I will arrange the schedules and so forth. And they'll cash in a proper paycheck for the work they perform. That is our goal, and we have already come quite a long way. We still have a few things to sort out with the bank and so on, but it's well on its way. And I can just say this, if you live in Trosa, Nyköping, Wagenhell and so on, and you'd like to apply for a job with us, then you certainly can. Then you send your CV and cover letter to samarbeten at carlfredrikalexanderrask.se. And it's a requirement that you have access to your own car and a driver's license. That is an absolute requirement. The idea is further down the line that we will have company cars and so on, but first we need to build up a buffer in the company. And it's not at all rare. For a job, you need your own car and a driver's license. So it's an absolute requirement. But with that said, we're going to take a little drive now. Then we'll go and vote. We'll pick up Big Lude and then we'll go for coffee. The Rask family has now voted. What are you voting for, Edvar?
I'm voting for... I really don't even care.
Yes, you have to do it. It is important for your future. I really don't care. Who did you vote for, Walter?
It doesn't concern me.
I'm not saying what I voted for, but I can see this much, that I want the EU to have as little influence as possible on what happens here in our own country.
I do too.
Yeah, so what did you end up voting for, Dad? I myself voted for...
A sustained beep.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Edvar, look!
I want you to comment down below. What do you think I voted for?
I know what they'll all write.
Yes, and please explain your reasoning for that. I've asked you all in my live chats, and everyone says the moderates. I'd like you to comment right down below. What do you think I vote for, and why?
You are right.
I'm gonna hate you because of that.
Should we drive to Spain? Just think what the petrol will cost when my car uses 1.5 liters per 10 kilometers.
Shall we take your little camper and go to Europe?
God.
How come you didn't want to go there? Didn't you want to go abroad?
What?
Don't you want to go abroad?
How much did it cost to go for a week?
Not bad.
4 and 3 separate items.
It wasn't dangerous.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It was 10 kroner a person.
It depends on what kind of damn tapes you have at home.
But it was not dangerous.
Going where, Mom?
We're going to Palena.
Its name?
Look at what I'm showing you right now.
Yes, we'll do it again. One more time.
Yes, with Palomas. She says that you are planning something.
We are currently planning.
We can...
I just wanted to make it clear. You can be outside for the entire day.
Willie, have you wished your mother a happy day today? It is Mother's Day today, you know. Yes, I have a candy bar right here. No, you cannot have that. We are going to eat our meal now. You know exactly what we have said. There will be no candy, ice cream, or snacks until you have learned to eat your breakfast, lunch, afternoon snack, and dinner. Yes, he said, and listened to his father.
Shall we eat later?
Lode, what are we eating then?
What are we going to eat tonight?
Quesadillas. Huh? Quesadillas.
Quesadillas? What exactly is that? What is that?
That is a really excellent recipe.
Yes. How does it feel to become a father while on radiation? Terrible. What do you mean, why? I've been through it myself.
But listen, they've actually got a bed in there. Did you guys buy that for them?
What about this? It's certainly not water, you know. Would you like me to show you? I mean, it's actually a bed for a newborn baby. Yes.
I want children too, now that everyone else has them. I could damn well consider it, because they understand.
But he won't.
Firstly, we'll have a house.
First, a house.
You will never fit into that one, Luda. That's wishful thinking. Listen, you know what? I've lost a few kilos now. All right then. And it's gotten a little bit shorter now, huh? Yeah? Honestly, that's just going to look terrible. But that one looks really quite nice. Huh?
Yes, I am going to take a photo.
Do you have a bed yet?
That one is good looking.
That is a beautiful bed.
You see it? Yes.
Mommy, look! Look at what I found! You have to see this right now. It's incredible!
Listen, Alexander, check this out. Since I am the oldest mother present here, we have decided that it was high time for Greta to finally get a camera.
But we really need to live in a bigger place. We have to buy a house first, you know?
Yeah, but we haven't even gotten around to doing it yet. Yeah, but I really want to have one in the meantime. So we're waiting until you think, okay, this is it. You're not getting any more than that.
Oh, well, then I'll have to find someone else.
Yes.
So, we're taking Lud and Emma's moment in the spotlight right now, but no, we shouldn't be doing that. Then later, once the little one is 6 months old, that's when we'll go for it. Are you planning on having a baby? Are you planning on having a baby then? Or don't you want to be involved at all?
I was just saying that you always wanted to have your children early on. Grandma, shouldn't you encourage Mom and Dad to have another little latecomer?
At the age of 75. That's a truly grand celebration.
Mom, how would you react if you got a little brother or sister now?
Better. I would get depressed.
Grandma said she's going to have a surprise baby just for you. Yes.
Yes. That is something that can be done.
Grandfather and grandmother, I'll have that soon in September. Edward, would you like to have a little brother or sister? Should we go and get you another little brother then?
Okay, but I can take care of Elton then.
Elton?
If I got pregnant, would you be sad or happy if you were to get a sibling, but you want a little sister?
I absolutely despise my little sister. You know, it's so easy to just go out and buy a little brother, like from a recording or something.
What's your message? Have you had a good day so far?
Yes, I certainly think so. That's excellent.
Alright, it's time for us to head home now. Our big lot is coming over to eat with us. You've all had a little bit of a refreshing drink, but today you've really gotten to spend a whole day here. I've been thinking I should vlog more on this channel because views are doing quite well and so on now, so there'll be more coming. No, it's not Paper Day today, Vale. That will be in November. But a lot happened this week. We'll see how much of it you'll get to join us for. Of course, you'll also get to follow the company's launch, which I mentioned earlier today. So I think we should give this a thumbs up, and then I think we should hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow. Won't you all say goodbye?
Goodbye. Goodbye.